Hey guys, Priscilla here, your Pampered Chef consultant, always here to help you save some time and money in the kitchen. I have a pineapple that I'm going to cut today, so I thought I'd go ahead and do that for you, show you a couple things that you can do. I love fresh pineapple. I love buying it myself. I buy it, I make sure, one of the things you want to do is you want to make sure to have a good pineapple. It's going to be firm. Now this was actually more green when I bought it. But you want to make sure it's nice and firm. It smells good on the bottom. There's no soft spots to show that it may have been frozen in shipping or things like that. And I bring it home and I turn it upside down to help those juices. They're packed usually this way, so to help those juices redistribute down through. I stand it on end for a day or two. Usually a day or two is all it needs. And as you can see, the pineapple has changed color. I want to start cutting it before it gets too soft because our pineapple wedger will actually have a hard time going through a pineapple that is, the skin's too soft. So what I do is I cut off the bottom and the top of both ends, but to get an easier leverage on, and I may not cut this part up, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put some saran wrap on that and keep that for a day. It's always best, and one of the reasons, like I said, I don't buy it pre-cut. It's cheaper when you buy it whole pineapple, and it's also going to last longer than it will if it's already pre-cut. And I didn't cut a very straight line on that, did I? Look, that's crooked. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wedge it. And one of the reasons I cut it in half horizontally, because that gives you better leverage to cut down through. And with this, it's on like an apple. You're going to rock. And if you're short, stand on a stool. You're going to rock through. Now, as you can see, there is an elevation on that, and the reason that is, you want to make sure those things are lined up, and then that allows you to press down through, and it brings it up off of the bottom skin, so helps you pop that right out. Now, there's a couple things you can do this. What I do is I'm going to use that knife and I will cut through that so I don't have any waste. And that I will freeze and put in a freezer in some kind of container, and that makes great smoothies. But it's better than letting it go to waste. And it's good. So now I didn't cut down through far enough, so I'm going to cut the end of this off a little bit because it's narrow at the top where the top is. Now, if you want, you can plant that top in a pot of soil. It takes a little time. You can actually have a pineapple. It takes about 3 years, but you can grow a pineapple plant indoors if you're in an area like Pennsylvania. Now, if you're in California or somewhere else, you could probably grow it outside. And somewhere where you don't have the real cool weather like we do here. So there's the core, and you can actually throw that in a blender too. Now, if you want to, you can actually slice down slices, but if you want to make spears, and you can do that, and you can grill the spears. You can take your apple core and go right down through, and one's not lined up very good because I had the bottom end come off. There we go. So then you can have your pineapple spears that you can either serve on a tray, you can grill, use in salads, whatever you want, or you can cut these up in smaller chunks so it's more usable. So that's it for the pineapple. Pineapple is so good for you. It has great enzymes in it. Good for digestion for you. It does make good smoothies. You can mix this with some coconut, freeze it. With a little bit of coconut milk, a dash of vanilla, maybe lime juice, and you've got your own pineapple Dole Whip that you can make at home. So I do thank you for joining me. I hope these tips help you out a little bit, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me.